Greetings, Church of St. Michael. Father Fraley here. Last week, I spoke a little bit about the virtues and how they aid us in achieving our goal as Christians. The virtues are there as tools for us so that we can achieve our life's goal, which is ultimate happiness, which will be found in heaven. So the virtues are there to assist us in achieving our end. Today, I'd like to begin diving into the particular cardinal virtues, and the first of them is the virtue of prudence. So how does prudence help us as Christians attain our life's goal, which is happiness in heaven? It'll be helpful to know that prudence is considered by the church and by philosophers as the mother and mold of all the other virtues, meaning that without prudence, we actually aren't going to be able to have any of the other virtues like fortitude, justice, and temperance, which we'll get to in the coming weeks. But prudence, in a nutshell, is concerned with this. It is concerned with helping us to make the right decision in the here and now. To put it another way, anytime that you've sat and thought about like, okay, how am I going to act rightly in this? What's the right call? That's you using the virtue of prudence. And the more that we enact right decisions to attain our end, the more prudent we will become. In order for us to do this well, however, there's a couple of things that need to be in place. Particularly, we first must know the end that we're aiming for. We have to know the goal. For instance, like if I were brand new and had never played football before and didn't know that the end zone is where I'm supposed to get the ball, then I'm never going to actually be able to make the right moves to achieve a goal. Also, we're also going to have to know what are the right tools, what are the right means that we need to get to the goal. Again, with the example of football, if I'm new to it, I'm not going to know the right way to play to proceed down the field legally to get to the goal. So prudence requires that we both know our goal and know the appropriate ways to achieve our goal. And that means that we have to be grounded in the truth. When we're grounded in the truths of reality and the world around us, then we can start to discern how we can proceed forward. And this is something that's particularly important for us as Christians today, because truth is not taken for granted anymore. Reality, as it is objective, is not taken for granted. So as Christians, we are called then to be rooted in the truth. When we're rooted in the truth, we can make the right decisions to attain our goal. Also, as I'm sure you've experienced in your own lives, there are times where it's helpful to receive insight from others. And this is the same for practicing prudence, that the more we turn to others who themselves have a good understanding of truth and reality and what's appropriate to achieving the goal, the more we ourselves can become prudent because we can rely upon the counsel that they give us. So the prudent person will actually look for counsel in making decisions. But, and here's the but, we must always be ready to take that decision for ourselves. The people that we look to for counsel aren't the ones who are in the place to make a decision, only we are. So prudence also demands that we actually take action. And the more that we can take decisive action after seeing the right way forward, the more we can practice it. And this is how it ends up being helpful in the other virtues, because it's only by knowing the reality, knowing the truth, and being able to make right decisions in accord with it, are we ever going to be able to do things that are just? Are we ever going to be able to choose to do the thing that's going to be courageous? Are we ever going to be able to do the thing that leads us to greater temperance and control our passions? Brothers and sisters, I hope that In the coming weeks, we can be attentive to this virtue of prudence, that we can take the time needed to reflect on reality. The more that we actually come to the one who is truth himself, who is Jesus, the more we can see the world around us and receive his reality as true. And this then can help us to make those decisions we need to make in order to pursue our ultimate goal, our life's happiness. Let us be prudent so that we can also be virtuous. Brothers and sisters, I hope that you are able to experience the Lord's blessing this week. Know that I am praying for you, and I look forward to seeing you on the weekend. God bless.